Doriane. Hello, 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 and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Doriane. For those who don't know me or are new to my channel, my name is Doriane Dong, and I am the host of this YouTube channel. So this page, this channel principally talks about our cultures, our experiences, lives, things of that nature, cultures, anything you want to discuss. I am welcome to discuss it. You can provide me a DM, private message, or leave a comment under your video if you want me to address a specific topic. So today, the topic that I am addressing, I got the chance to go to the Passport DC and Passport DC 2026. This event happened every year. I mean, as far as I remember, it's been happening for a long, long time. And it's a bunch of embassies, like over 100 embassies who participate in this event where they share their culture, their art, music, traditions, food. So anything. It's like you really um, traveling within countries, not living Washington, D.C., because this one is happening in Washington, D.C., it's always happening in Washington, D.C. I'm not sure if this event happens elsewhere, but I know for sure it happens in the D.C. region because I do reside in the D.C. region. So, as I was saying earlier, it's over 100 embassies participating. And for this year, it was done on May 2nd, but for non-European countries, this event happened early May. Now, for the European Union countries, it happens later on, usually within a week. Like, let's say maybe next week, that's when this event will take place. So, if you want to just experience the European Union countries' cultures, you are welcome to go ahead. If you want to experience more of other countries, you are welcome to do so. Earlier, this year was May 2nd, but it's usually the beginning of May. If you want to experience the whole cultures, you are more than welcome. And I think it's easier to do this event in DC because DC hosts a lot of embassies. The Washington, DC, that's the capital of the United States. So it hosts a whole lot of embassies. We have international organizations, a lot of NGOs, it's just a whole lot. Like you could walk in the street of DC, Maryland, Virginia, Northern Virginia, and Western Maryland because it's just a lot of people, different cultures, different countries, different things, even the languages. So it's a good event. And I think for in DC, the month of May embodies all of these cultures because it's not only the embassy tours, or there's also other events like workshops, cultures, um, festivals, everything else going on. So it's perfect. And it's perfect because it's May. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. The worst weather you can have is actually if it rains because it will be bummed because they actually have road closures. So people can walk around. Like today, it was that compared to last year, it was a little bit chaotic to get around. Like I literally had to walk from the Embassy of Gabon just to go meet my Uber where it was because I didn't want him to come all the way up and then be stuck in traffic. So that was a no-go for me. So I mean, it was nice outside. All I had is this light jacket on. So it was easy to move around. So besides that point, it's something I would really um if you want to explore and you're curious about other countries and cultures, it's something for you. It's that's I feel like it's best for you to do. So if you want to go elsewhere, you want to visit another country, you have some sense of what's going on. Instead of just be like, oh, I'm going, my friends had this experience. So you can have a little bit of something, and when you go, you have a full blown experience. So let me tell you something. These events are in general free. So no need to pay for anything. So just you walk around, from different embassies, chit chat, and all that stuff. But last year, what I did realize, some embassies do charge you even for food. I personally don't think it's wise to pay for food. Like if you're selling something or you have an artifact from your country or a little something, and I feel like I want to purchase it because I love it and I want to bring it to my house. Yes, always carry cash for it. And you are more welcome because some people do come and present their items and sell. But I think when it comes to food, it's something I want to go taste the food, and I can either go to a country that have the same food, or I can be like, I'm going to be more inclined to go visit that country. So when you already start me with like, oh, this place you have this food. No, it's the very few countries that do it. So don't be bothered about it. You can go to one embassy and they sell you the food because you want to taste and they sell it and you don't feel like it. Just wait to go to the next. You will definitely find an embassy that won't charge you for anything at all. So just just go for the whole experience. That will help you a whole lot. So just go for the whole experience. This year, what I did do differently than the previous years that I have done before is I made it a one-time stop. I'm sorry, shop. I made it a one-time stop at the Embassy of Gabon. I am biased. I'm from Gabon, so I did go because other times I usually go and I start off by going to the other embassies and then finishing up at the Embassy of Gabon. So, which doesn't really give me time to experience and eat because by that time the food is gone. Literally, like today, while I was there, I heard people like, "Oh, I came here first because I know I didn't want to miss up on the food." So imagine people were lining up to go get the food when the time that they supposed to serve the food has not even arrived yet. So this, and when I got there, I don't know the whole embassy staff. I do know some of the staff, but they were very welcoming, very friendly. I felt at home, just because it's my home country doesn't mean I will feel at home. But I did feel at home. It was nicely done. The food was al dente, impeccable. I loved it. It was like whomever, because I know they don't cater, they themselves, they cook. Whomever made the food, congratulations. Continue. Next year, hopefully, God willing, I will be there. Bring back that food because I will eat it. And I think that will be my first stop if I have to go to embassies because I ended up going there. I was supposed to be there for like 2, 3 hours. Ended up being there till like past 5 o'clock. Then I was like, oh, I think I need to head home. But it was unbelievable. It was like you see people from all walks of life, all other countries, children, families, couples. It was really good. I met this nice couple. They tasted the food, and then we were chit chatting a little bit about the country, and they were going to France, and they were trying to do another country, and I was like, why don't you go to Gabon? I mean, if you look at the prices and you something you can afford, why not? And so they were like, they did a small research. They said definitely because they're supposed to go to some neighboring country to Gabon. So they would definitely they will go back to the embassy sometime next week. I don't work there, so and get visas, so at least they can move to that country and go there directly because it's not that far, and the flight is maybe like 2 or 3 hours to Libreville, the capital. So that was great. That was great. And then if you had some people, they're like, oh, we always come here. Every time there's passport DC, we come here. So that was very nice to hear. I had this lady sitting next to me. We started chatting up, and then some of the music that would play in the background, she was like, what is it? So some of the songs I did know, some I did not know. Thanks to Shazam and Google Music, I just did it, and YouTube, and I gave her the title. So now she has that information. She can go listen to it in her own comfort of her house. So, which was great. It was very, very good. And children running around. The ambassador was there talking to everybody, taking pictures. Like the staff, like I was saying earlier, the local and the diplomatic corps. They were all there doing what they do best. It was great. It was wonderful, wonderful. And I'm very, very glad that I did go because I was hesitant. I had to take off work. So, but I'm very happy that I did go. I had a nice time and I enjoyed myself. So, and that's really what I wanted. So it was great for me and to go and feel at home, talk to people. I mean, you can never go wrong with that. And you end up having a ball that's even greater. So I'm very, very happy that I did go. And I would definitely advise you guys to take advantage of it because it's like a little village and you do hop, 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 hop from one house to one house to one house to one. It's like, bar hopping, but for different countries or different cultures where you can experience and talk and meet people. You never know what life brings. So it was a very wonderful thing to do. And like I said, it happens in the month of May. Earlier on in May is for the non-European countries, and then the following week or so for the European Union countries. And there's other activities, festivities, workshop that you can still do in the month of May around the Washington D.C. area. And so it's just something to do if you want to explore, you want to experience other countries because life is not cheap. Plane tickets are not cheap. And that's an easy 1, 2, 3 to do before you can actually make the actual plans and go there. So again, I'm not going to bore you off with my experiences, but thank you again for coming back to my YouTube channel, Doriane. Have a wonderful day, night, or weekend. Don't know where you guys are, but please share, love, like, leave a comment if you do need to, or if you have a question, you want a topic you want me to speak about, or you have a topic that you want me to cover, do not hesitate. And again, thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.